Well, set in the 1950s Brooklyn, the play Crumbs from the Table of Joy, now playing at Free Fall Theater, is a heartwarming story about a family coping with grief. And two of the actresses joined me this morning to tell us why this is a play that everyone should see. And we are so happy to welcome Emily Dupre and Alicia Thomas. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
There's a lot involved in this play, so I know it's hard to dwindle it down a little bit,
yes.
but we're going to give you that task.
Great.
Of trying to kind of describe it as best you can.
Well, it's a play about a family that moves from Pensacola, Florida to Brooklyn.
Okay.
In 1950s. And the mother of the family has passed away. The father brings his two daughters to New York. And their aunt lives there. She's very liberal. She moves in with the family in their basement apartment in Brooklyn. And then the father falls in love with a German from Germany.
Okay.
Who's just got off basically the boat after World War II.
And this is an African-American family,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So it deals with interracial kind of relationships.
Yeah, and sort of we see it through the perspective of Ernestine, who Alicia plays.
Yeah.
And we see it through her eyes and sort of get taken on this wild journey of her imagination, which she wishes would have happened, and sort of we see it through the lens of her, and it's beautiful.
And your character is what? Do you play one of the daughters?
Yes.
Okay.
Ernestine
and you
Crumbs.
kind of narrate it throughout.
Yes. I kind of give you a prologue and an epilogue of the story, and I'm also saying different portions of the play within the play.
It was her kind of chatting that this is more of maybe a timeless story that people can really relate to.
Yes, and it's her first full-length play that she that she wrote.
That was ever produced.
Ever produced.
Yeah.
It sounds very emotional. I know tears are sometimes shed, probably a lot of times.
Yeah.
But you say this is also very charming, and I think there's a lot of humor in this as well, which I think is important sometimes when you're dealing with some of these heavy topics.
Yes.
So explain that a little bit.
Well, they're also, the whole show is hopeful and wanting more for yourselves.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's sort of about the American dream. I think Lynn Nottage really addresses the myth of the American dream and sort of the longing that we all have for our children to have the best lives that they can possibly have. So that we see it through all of these different conventions of Ernestine's memories. So sometimes there's a song that happens. Sometimes there's, a wild dance that happens, and it's not a musical by any means.
Okay.
Please don't be confused. It is not a musical. But there are these charming moments where we see what Ernestine wishes would have happened or how she saw it, like her perspective. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Well, we have a couple weeks left to see this, right?
Yes.
It started when? In the beginning of March?
March 23rd.
March 23rd.
Yes.
yes, great.
You're like, okay.
Yes.
It's got you out of New York for a little bit. In this Florida weather. So you guys continue to enjoy that. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
Tickets, of course, still available. There it is through April 14th. There is the website and the phone number to buy those tickets. So thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you. Thank you.